Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 2 of Miss Marvel. After the last episode, I really have to say I really love Kamala. I really love her. Um, she's a YouTuber, so that's fun. She's an animator. She's a daydreamer. Uh, she's a storyteller. I love that about her. I see a little bit of myself in her. And she gets talked to a lot about either growing up or not being a dreamer anymore. Whether it's her principal, her mother, her father. Her father, not so much, but definitely her mother. But she's kind of in this position where she has to make a choice of where she wants to go in the future. And it's really unfair to ask a teenager to make that decision when they don't even know who they are, let alone where they want to go. Bruno is her bestie, and dare I say, her future tech guy. I don't know how their relationship is going to change now that she's super powered. But I would hope that it would just be stronger. But you can really tell that he's invested in her because he spends all this time making her costume for AvengerCon, and like his was just kind of thrown together last minute. So I wonder if it's just a friendship relationship that he wants from her, or if it's something more. Again, they're teenagers, so we don't have to go too far into that. And also, Kamala's parents really like him, and they seem to have a good relationship with Bruno. So, and at the very end, before he leaves her after they get done with AvengerCon, she's like, "Don't tell anyone," and he's like, "Come on, like I would, you know, like I got your back." So I really like their friendship. Yusuf, her dad, is just a really big kid. He seems like a lot of fun actually to hang out with. In hindsight, I don't know if I were his child, if I would feel the same way. But he seems like a fun guy, and he was really excited to go to AdventureCon with her. Um, and he was really hurt by her reaction of not wanting him there. But he seems really supportive of his daughter, and when she says, "Don't you guys trust me?" His response was yes, but her mother's response was no. Um, Muniba is definitely controlling, in a protective way. I think if she were really an actual controlling person, you wouldn't see the doodling and the drawing and the animation, and especially Kamala's bedroom being kind of very teenagery, but it's very, vibrant and colorful, and there's things everywhere. And I think if her mother was actually a controlling person, it wouldn't be like that. So I think that there's certain aspects that she wants to control, and figuring out why that is kind of, I think, what the show is going to delve into a little bit more. She does talk about daydreamers being something that kind of like runs in her family. And then she has, I think she says at least twice last episode, that being a cosmic head in the clouds person. And the first time I heard it, I was like, well, that's a really weird way to say that. And then when she says it again, it felt like it was kind of like almost like a generational saying, like something that she's heard from somebody older than her or before her. And we know her mother's the one that sent the bangle. And her reaction to the bangle was like, put that away, we gotta go, and tries to get Kamala away from it. Not in a desperate way, but kind of like an I don't want to face it either kind of way. So like let's just act like it's junk and move on. I understand her mother, um, and I don't understand why she would outright say she doesn't trust her daughter, unless there had been something in her past that made like her mother not trust her. I don't know. It seems like there's something with the mother's bloodline, the mother's heritage, the mother's background that leads me to believe that she knows more about actually being a cosmic head in the clouds person. And I'm really looking forward to kind of getting into that because I feel like that's going to be something that could either bond her and Kamala, or it could at least give Kamala a better understanding of her mother and why her mother is the way she is. I don't know if they'll bond over it necessarily. You feel like superpowers would be something you'd bond over. Like it would be the thing that's just like, ah, you're coming of age. It's time for superpowers. I don't know. I just started watching Invincible, which is an incredibly different show, but still a little bit of a coming of age story there. And lastly, after everything that went down at AdventureCon, obviously, the Captain Marvel cosplayer, I forget her name, but the one that got Chloe, that got hit with the hammer really that should have done a lot of damage to her. But, Kamala saves her with her powers, and it's on video, which is definitely this day and age where everything gets caught on video. But the Department of Damage Control sees it. And I didn't realize that during that episode that that's who that was. I didn't think that that guy has a memorable face for me to go like, oh, it's that guy. So I'm interested to see like what they're gonna do with a teenager, because we already saw what they did to Peter Parker, and kind of interrogating him and treating him like a criminal, and they're it was intense. So I don't want her treated that way. Like, she is very precious, and I would like to protect her myself. A little bit of Muniba in me. So I'm interested to see like how they go about actually finding her, because it's not obvious who it is, or maybe it was. I don't think so. But they always find a way of finding out who these people are, and then where it goes from there. Because obviously it's going to get more noticeable the more that she does with the cuff, and kind of I want to know kind of what the story is there, because I did mention that the bangle and the 10 rings, and also the Eternals having the bracelets, that we've gone from gemstones to bracelets, and where did that come from? Because we know the 10 rings, like, it wasn't known alien tech, it wasn't something of their world, it wasn't something that they recognized. So I wonder if it's kind of the same vein, that like this family heirloom is more from somewhere else. Not saying that she's an alien, but they might have a history with aliens. There might be something there. Okay, guys, I'm really looking forward to getting into this episode. I really like this series. It's a delight for me. It's lighter, it's easier, it just makes me happy. Okay, let's get into it. Everybody's stories about them failing driver's tests or getting into accidents was fantastic, by the way. Thanks, everyone. Oh, she's a new woman. She's a whole new woman.
I've been meaning to tell you for years, my name's pronounced Kamala.
Atta girl. I like her new vibe.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
And screech goes the confidence.
But you didn't see anything? I tried to shrink and fly and talk to ants, and none of it worked.
Wait, what makes you think you have Ant-Man powers?
Because we're both charming and we look a lot younger than we are.
Paul Rudd joke.
I heard Zoe's follower count like quadrupled.
Zoe, not Chloe. My bad.
She knew that like I could be the one to handle it.
But Lippy that I
That's social media.
Yeah, but 1 million followers.
Yeah, that's great. Can you just show me, please?
Steven, after lunch. Why are we hopping?
Zoe's famous.
Gross.
And then this like beautiful white light like cascaded over me. I felt this wave of calmness, like I knew I was safe.
Aww.
She's sitting there bragging about being saved by the budget Captain Marvel.
Thank you.
What? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, someone finally said it.
Oh, good save.
Who was it?
Nightlight. You're that new senior, right? Kamala.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a party on Friday. You should come. I'll DM you the details.
Yeah.
Kamran, is he also Pakistani?
We should go to that party.
Ah, that is so transparent. And poor Bruno just doesn't get it. Poor Bruno. Would it work if he put the cuff on?
How does it feel?
Like an idea come to life.
Oh.
So I guess super strength is not a part of the equation.
I saved you.
Only because you almost killed me first.
There we go. Are they a temple? Is that what that's called? I have no idea. Pardon me if I say any of that wrong. I love that this is in here.
Tag it, hashtag Mosslight, hashtag Dean. Hey, come on! No Snapchatting in the masjid.
It's Insta.
Oh.
We got mold under the carpets, and the walls are literally crumbling.
Wait, they have different areas to pray? Is it a mosque?
Nominations are still open for the mosque board election.
Mosque, not temple.
Max, you should totally run. Are you crazy?
Changes are needed. Do it. I support it.
No, Kamala, somebody stole my shoes. My new Versace's.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't leave my Versace's lying around.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe I will run. Yeah.
Good for her. It's like Kamala's new sense of confidence is gonna push off onto her friends a little.
Ready?
Ooh, they haven't talked.
I'm really sorry about sneaking out. Also, I know this is the worst possible time to ask, but
Kamala Khan, if you're gonna ask something about Avenger Con 2
No,
or
no,
something.
no.
But this time, you see that you come back through the door.
Thank you.
See, she does trust her. It's the whole safety thing. That was a really weird statement. She just wants her to stay safe.
Is there alcohol in that?
Nah, it's just orange juice.
Don't just drink something
Why
that
would
somebody
you do that?
gave you.
Plus some vodka.
That is not a deep pool. That was not smart. Oh, is it her new... Yeah. Girl, you're obvious. You gotta have a little bit of a subtlety.
You really belly flopped back there, man. That had to hurt.
Don't think so.
Belly flopped it. Is Bruno jealous?
Cops! Everyone's together! I can't do time.
I can't do time. It's a teenage party.
Your uncle's car is so cool. I love the color.
Thank you. Black.
I mean, it's not a surprise you like boxer. It's only SRK's best work. Yeah, I know. Popular opinion says DDLJ.
I don't know what any of that means.
I like Bozygar.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Cool, man. I didn't realize you'd seen it.
It's good.
Poor Bruno, because he's such a sweet kid.
Wait. Hold on. Give me your phone.
Interesting.
In case you ever want a driving lesson. It was great meeting you guys. Miguel, Paul, Nakia, Brian. See you later.
Bruno.
He knows my name's not Brian.
He does. Oh, the hearts. I love that little fade of light with the hearts. Definitely a head in the clouds person. I love it. What teenage girl didn't do this the first time she felt love? Aww. I mean, I hope it works out, but I feel totally bad for Bruno. I just read the word totally and said it out loud. I love the animation that they have in here. She's such a good artist. Why wouldn't you, like, push her to do more of art? Cover your face.
History written by the oppressors.
Take the bangle off.
I also have pads.
Aww.
My whole life, I've either been too white for some people or too ethnic for others. And it's been this very uncomfortable, sucky in between. I kind of realized I don't really need to prove anything to anybody.
At all.
Like, when I put this on, I feel like me. Like, I have a purpose.
I love you. I love you too.
I got you something for your driving lesson with Kamran. These.
She got her earrings. Is she not allowed to wear earrings? Oh, you know what? That's not gonna help with Kamran with the earring. If her parents won't let her get her ears pierced, I know they're not gonna like his ear piercing.
You got it.
What?
The early immersion program at Caltech. You got it. You are spending the next semester at Caltech.
I love that for him.
It's amazing.
Yay!
I don't know what to say.
Now that his best friend has
say
superpowers, has superpowers, he doesn't want to leave.
Can I think about it? Okay.
Think about it.
Bruno, have you ever seen a movie? Yes, I've seen a movie.
Broad question.
You know that part in the movie where someone comes in to the main character and they say, "You want to be a Jedi?" Or, "You want to answer phones of a demanding but impossibly chic magazine editor."
Devil Wears Prada.
You're the lead character. I'm Meryl Streep.
He wishes.
But it's in California.
That's fine, baby. You go do you. Don't make decisions based on other people.
I can't really train today.
What? Why? Oh.
Yeah, my mom wants to know if you're coming to Eid with us.
Is he again?
Yeah, well, that's her one.
I don't know what that means.
Hello.
Hi.
How do you feel about driving?
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I don't know. Wide turn.
2 for the grade?
Her glasses down on her nose. She looks like an old lady.
Don't tell me you have a massive crush on Kingo too.
My mom, she's literally obsessed with him.
I like that they're talking about Kingo.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, why are we, hiding?
My brother and his fiancée.
You're good. He's probably gonna leave in a sec, so let's just wait. Yeah?
Great excuse to hide behind a menu.
Kamala.
Brother!
Sister.
This is Kamran. He's our cousin.
Why would she say that?
I mean, yeah, look how big he's gotten. He just, like, sprouted like a sunflower.
What a random lie to say. I don't understand it.
I think I remember you, man. If you're looking at haram things on the internet, we called you haram.com, Ron. We call you that from now on. All right, dude.
All right.
I don't understand that lie.
That's why we moved to America, right? So that our children could be anything that they wanted to be. Yeah?
Almost anything.
What the hell does that mean?
Muniba's family moved to Karachi only after the partition. After the British just...
The British left us with a mess.
They're gonna have an issue with Kamran.
Okay, enough. This is not about the partition, okay?
She has a hard time talking about the past.
There's a story about Muniba's family from during the partition. Nobody knows how that little toddler Sana managed to get back on the train just before
the train pulled out of the station.
How did she find her father?
Maybe something from within.
She followed a trail of stars.
Right back to her father.
Kamala, come on. You don't see that? Whoa.
Did you not eat anything? Or did you eat too much?
Hi. Kamala, is it you, beta? Is it okay if you move the phone a little further back? I can't.
Every conversation with an older person on FaceTime.
Nani, please, I have to know.
Are you okay?
Just say it sticks.
Don't question my love for the Captain Kid. If it wasn't for Slippery When Wet, your father and I may never have met.
That was gross.
I was talking to her last night and it kind of came up.
That woman brought shame on our entire family. I had to move halfway around the world to forget it.
But, like...
Kamala, you would do best to do the same.
You're the one who told me to focus on telling my own stories.
Not this one.
Hi, Bruno. You look so great. It's not too,
Oh, look at Bruno.
It's pretty bright, yeah.
I don't understand the question.
I'll give you my votes if you agree to make me the exclusive catering vendor for all Muslim holidays and special events.
Can she make that promise?
Eid Mubarak, sister.
I like her poster.
The Illuminantes, actually, they know everything.
Illuminantes.
Meanwhile, I have to go after my white whale.
Oh, is that the older men? Yep.
You wouldn't rob 2 young women of that future, would you, Uncle? I mean, come on, this is Kamala.
That's the guy to talk to, for sure.
Basically your other daughter.
His face!
Yusuf, what are you doing?
Supporting change?
Wait, you're not the Zoe Zimmer.
Okay, all the memories are coming back of No Way Home.
Everybody said that I was a front runner, so.
And then the enhanced individual tried to kill you.
She didn't try to kill me. She saved my life.
Thank you, Zoe.
Let's do the tri-state sweep. Search every temple, community center, and mosque. Just be respectful. The FBI is already surveilling them, you know that.
Oof.
You have a good mother, Kamala. She did not deserve the shame this woman brought to her family.
What is the shame that they're talking about?
I heard she killed a man.
Jeez. That escalated quickly. What are you doing? Woo!
Somebody help me!
Where's Kamala?
I think she went home with her parents.
Oh, Bruno is such a good wingman. Is wingman even correct? He's gonna be the tech guy. He's just a good friend.
Hey, you are not gonna fall, okay? Just calm down and think happy thoughts, right? Like, what's your favorite thing? What?
What's your favorite thing?
Ice cream pizza.
Come on.
Please help him!
I put ice cream on pizza.
Did someone say ice cream pizza?
No. Ah! Please get him. Oh, step the ball, step the ball, step the ball. Okay. He's terrified. Get down. Get him off of that. Superhero landing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, oh god! Oh. It could have ended better. What the heck is that? Oh, they were quick. Oh. Yeah, Kamran.
Get in.
Of course he's gonna know who she is. Oh, girl, you are really bad at keeping your identity secret.
Kamala, I've been waiting a very long time to meet you.
I'd like you to meet my mom.
Wait, so they are related. I guess it's not a coincidence that she showed up right after Kamala got her powers for the first time, so that makes sense. Okay. No end credits. Okay. So here I thought there was going to be a love triangle for Kamala, Bruno, and Kamran. Nope. Nope. Kamran is technically her cousin? I have to go back. Aisha. Okay, so maybe they're not related. Aisha would be her great grandmother. So I really don't know who Kamran's mother is. I'm very confused. I'm very confused on who's who and what's what. And a lot of the stuff at Eid Mubarak, the whole festival, I don't know what a lot of those things were that she was talking about the different groups of people, and I'm sure that there's something very culturally significant with a lot of that. I'm really looking forward to like knowing about that. Thank you, New Rock Stars, for the breakdown. Anybody can say something in the comments. I would appreciate that a lot. It's my turn to be educated on things that I'm stupid about, and I'm definitely not educated on mosques. I said a temple instead of a mosque. Like, I don't know any better, but I'm learning. Thank goodness for shows like this. It makes it a little bit more digestible and understandable and less intimidating. And I think a little bit more exciting to understand someone's culture a little more in depth. So I really thought like that Kamran was going to be kind of a love interest for her, and I really am happy that like that might not be the case, and I don't want to see Bruno get jealous or be in a weird position with her because of Kamran. I really like Bruno, and I want him to go and do his semester in California. I think that like he's a tech guy, like that could only help him. Just don't make decisions based on other people. Always make decisions based on yourself. Just gonna throw that out there. She seems to be getting a hang of her powers, but as we could see when she's saving the boy, that she kind of is embracing the superhero part of herself more so than actually controlling powers, like putting on a show. Because we see that it's really important to her. I don't know if it's important. Important might be a strong word, but she does mention because of Zoe getting followers, because of what happened at AvengerCon, that, oh, just imagine what the person who actually had the powers, how many followers they would get. And I know that that's important to young people, especially teenagers right now, is being seen and feeling popular and feeling like likes and follows are a big part of, I don't know, thinking that you're important. I think you're important with or without it. When people do things to get followers or subscribers, or like especially being on YouTube, when you do things and you are doing it to gain that instead of just being yourself, it's not genuine. It's completely see-through. It's completely transparent. So I think her just being herself is more likable than her just having superpowers and showcasing that. And I hope she doesn't think that like the thing that's important about her is her superpowers. And it's really cool that Bruno could tell that it was coming from within rather than from the bangle. I don't know how he has tech to do that being a teenager, but I mean, this is a different world. It's post snap, so there might be stuff like that available. And so like if it's coming from inside of her, then obviously it's generational. And the story of Aisha and the train and following the stars back to her father, I don't think it was Aisha, I think it was the grandmother. I already forgot her name. But the grandmother making her way back to her father by following the stars, obviously that's a connection to the bangle. But she seemed a little, I don't know if the word lost is correct when it came to the bangle, but she didn't seem like she was, firing on all synapses there, so she could actually tell Kamala what it was about. And then when she realized that like Kamala's mother wouldn't want her discussing it, she quickly changed the conversation to, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. And I love that they just had her on like the FaceTime call with like her face right here. Like that's such an old person thing to do. It's either that or talking on speakerphone in the middle of public, just with loud volume. No one needs to hear your conversation. Put it up to your ear. We're kind of more introduced to Nakia this episode and her relationship with Kamala, and that's like such a great friendship. I really like her, and I like that they have the connection that they do not only with the mosque, but with wanting change and kind of the future to be different. I didn't realize in mosques that there's separations between female and males during, I guess it was a lecture, but like during prayer even. I'm interested as to why that is. I mean, I understand that different cultures have different rules, and he does mention modesty. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I do like that Nakia is like kind of emboldened by Kamala to make a change. And but I also do like that she feels that like she's kind of too white for some people and too Arabic for others. Um, Not saying that like I fit that, but because I am part Japanese, I have a lot of people in my family that look Japanese, and I would look like the little white girl at Thanksgiving. So it's like I don't want to say like, oh, I know exactly what she's talking about because I don't, but I kind of felt a little bit of an emotional pull at that because when you feel like you're in between two different worlds and you don't have a place where you completely belong or that you are completely accepted, that breaks you down a little bit. I liked that I liked that Kamala's mom let her go to Zoe's party. Um, that I don't know if it's really a trust thing because she mentions like she just wants her to be safe. And I think that that goes back to the train story and partition and kind of the family trauma. And she says that Aisha brought her family shame, and I don't know what that means. We're going to find out more about that in the future, but it's very curious how it informs her mother's decisions with Kamala. And lastly, we see the Department of Damage Control. Now, I didn't recognize that guy, that agent, in the last episode, but when he starts interrogating Zoe, 100%, I'm like, oh, it's that guy. I remember now. Not a fan. Trickery. I don't like that, and especially like I don't know how you're questioning a teenager without her parents present, without a lawyer present. I don't understand how that works. I don't think that I would talk to somebody without a lawyer present. But Zoe also thinks she's in there because she was having a party, not because she's being questioned about a superhero or an individual with powers. And it really made me uncomfortable when they realized that they had to either go to a temple or a mosque, and they said the FBI is monitoring them anyway. That made me uncomfortable, which I think it was supposed to. It worked. Okay, guys, come back here for episode 3. Like, subscribe, get notifications. All right, guys, I'll see ya.